Russ, can you just open by discussing the difficulty getting off the field on third down and some of those long conversions that either scored touchdowns for Maine or set up touchdowns for Maine?
Well, I'll start by saying I thought, there were quite a few on defense that played really, really well. Andrew, obviously, for one. I thought all our front four, our linebackers, our safeties. I thought Samari Springs played his best game of the year. So, give those guys credit. I thought defensively, other than some things they took to the field, I thought for the most part we played good. I mean, 50-50 balls eventually, John, you got to go get them. I mean, you have to. I mean, if it's 50-50, we got to get some. We get our hands on the ball, we got to have the interception, and we're not getting that done in a lot of different ways there. So that's disappointing. But again, they rushed 41 times for 57 yards, and we gave up. The one they got on the pass interference deep. We had a deep safety in the middle. It was second down. If it had been third down, we'd probably get a guy, deeper. It's probably a little bit overcoaching on our part. And we just don't get the safety to the middle of the field. And if you get there a step late, the guy went and made a great play, and I couldn't tell if it was pass interference or not, but he went up and got the football.
Could you discuss inserting Reed and keeping him in there once he got in there?
Well, I said on the radio show, I thought Reed showed a lot of composure when he was in there. Looked like he was in control of the offense. He was making some pretty good throws in there. And we just, felt like, he was running the offense a little bit better.
Reed, could you talk about the first extended opportunity?
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to be out on the field playing a little bit. The coaches always preach, next man up mentality, so I wouldn't say it was a huge surprise when they threw me in. I was ready. I knew what I was doing. There's just more throws out there that need to be made.
Andrew, how about playing that Maine run the coach was talking about? Pretty impressive defensive performance in that area.
Yeah, I thought so. Going up against them, I thought that was one of the better O-lines that we faced. They were real physical. Especially their double teams with 69. They were really able to, come down hard. But we were able to stay in our gaps. We had linebackers fitting the right way. And, defense is all about lining up, across from a guy and beating him every single play. And, if you can do that every play, you'll win. But if it's only some plays, if it's only most plays, that's when they're going to get breaks. And, I don't know if we were able to do that.
Can you talk about the special teams miscues and how you're going to focus on improving that season?
Well, in some ways, it's, Tyler Wilkins was our punt returner, and Brissett was in there, and Cortrell Simpson, and, those guys are on the sideline, so we're getting a couple muff punts, that really hurts there. The one punt that Mike had kicked directly to the guy, he wasn't supposed to kick it there. He wasn't trying to kick it there. And, he just hit the ball, and it just kind of went there. He's supposed to kick it back across the field like he did earlier in the game for a 52-yard punt. I think if he does that, we got another 52-yarder. And instead they got I don't even know what that return was, 38 yards. I thought our kickoff return team did a nice job. Griff made his field goal. The muff punt's a killer. I think we stopped him on that one too, didn't we, Andrew? I think we actually stopped him on that muff punt. But it gets tough, when you got Wilkins and Cortrell and Brissett, and they've been your punt returners, and then you're putting a guy in that hasn't done it, and a young kid. That's a hard job. I don't wish that job on anybody, to be honest with you. Catching a kickoff is way easier because the pressure's not there. You bobble that one, you just pick it up and go. You bobble one on punt, and and they're all over it. So I think the mistake that Gus made was not fair catching the ball and giving himself an opportunity just to step up there and get it. But again, yeah, he's probably trying to make a play and make something happen, and those things happen. But I thought for the most part, we returned kicks. Most of them were out to the 30, or one got to the 36, I think. And our kickoff covers, even though we don't kick it very deep, we covered it pretty good. So I don't. Even though we muffed the punt, we obviously didn't. We didn't lose this game on special teams. I thought probably was, the punt return got us, but I think we stopped them on that one too. Actually, we held them on that one too. So defense stepped up pretty good.